Hello, good morning, everyone. Welcome to our live morning market update and trading room open here for Friday, December the 1st of 2017. It's the last day of the week and the first day of the month, and this is a pretty jolly and exciting month for everybody. It's full of holiday cheer and memories and good time spent with their family and friends. So there's something to look forward to in the next couple of weeks. I'm going to get a chance to really unwind and take some time off and just relax. And it's much needed for a lot of us, and the markets are going to do the same. We're going to have some slow periods here through December. December statistically is a very bullish month, about 1% plus added on any December period. So having escaped with the equity market out of these September and October sell-off sessions, we're now into the December month on a pretty strong note. It's looking pretty bullish. And overnight, we had some news developments that could impact market and price action. We're going to talk about that. Mainly the GOP tax plan stumbled a little bit. It tripped. Let's see if it could get back up. Let's start with a market review overall in the global markets. In Asia, Japan's up 0.4%. Hong Kong's down 0.4%. China's flat, and India's down 1 whole percentage point. So equities in Asia get started on a pretty weak note. In Europe, that weakness continues. London is down 0.4%. All right, Paris is down 0.9%, and Frankfurt is down 1 whole percentage point, which is strange. And the reason I say it's strange is because we had some manufacturing PMI data that came out from Europe. All right, from Europa. It came out, said it in a European way. It came out overnight, and two types of releases came out. Actually, the Euro area producer manufacturing index, called PMI, rose to 60.1 for November, and that's the strongest level since 2000. We just had a PMI that came out at a 17-year high, and equity markets in Europe are selling off across the board. I think we're just a little tired from this rally. We've just lifted a great deal amount of weight on our shoulders. We've been doing squat on in the rack. We put too much weight on. We went for a 1 rep maximum, and now we just got to chill out for a little bit, let the muscles relax. And I think that's what's happening here in the market. So we're seeing ourselves in an area where a pullback is normal. We're still bullish. And some traders tend to think, oh my gosh, the market's going down. When is it going to crash? It's not. It might just pull back in order for it to continue upwards. Okay, so we have that. So manufacturer PMI smashed levels. In UK, a similar reading came out at 58.2 for producer manufacturing index, and that's the strongest reading since 2013. So it's really strange that the UK had the strongest reading since 2013, and the Euro area had the strongest reading in 17 years, and the market's still not getting excited. Okay. Nonetheless, that brings us to the United States market here. Dow Jones is down 0.3 percentage points. S&P is down 0.4, and NASDAQ's down 0.7, although they have made a rally to recoup some of those losses. So those numbers are a little bit less as we're making a rally here pre-open, pre-U.S. session open on equity market front. And some of the reason as to why we're getting a little bit worried about these markets is that the GOP tax plan ran into a little bit of a hurdle. All right. In the previous couple sessions, we priced in this higher likelihood of an actual tax reform being passed. All right. The developments were great. The budget committee passed approval to move forward with the bill. It's supposed to go down to the Senate floor today for a vote. That might not happen. We don't think there's going to be a vote today on the Senate floor. We think that there's going to be some more revisions made to this bill before it gets some Democratic support. All right. Mainly the concern is over the deficit. And speaking of the government deficit, here's something nobody's talking to you about because it actually matters. That's how the media is. If you hear something in the media, it's irrelevant. It's what you don't know that you need to know as a trader that impacts you. All right. And what you need to know is the government's going to run into a shutdown scenario by December 8th, in 7 days, in 1 week. By this time, next Friday, the government hasn't passed some kind of bill, or if they don't just suspend that debt limit, it's going to hit. That means you have to start shutting down branch offices to save some money in order to stick with a budget. The government's the only place in the world that could spend an unlimited amount of money on their credit card and get worried whenever they have to respect the limit. It's psychotic what's going on. It's like somebody gives you or you give your credit card to your spouse, whether it be your husband and wife, and you say, all right, go shopping with this, get some groceries. And they come back with a Louis Vuitton purse, a new car, and you say, what happened? You're like, well, you suspended the ceiling limit. So I went nuts. And then you say, all right, you have to spend up to the limit, and they say, oh, come on, you're going to give me a limit? That's what the government's doing. They just want to spend a reckless amount of money. December 8th, that might end, so watch out for that. Unless we have, there's two things we're watching for now. Number one is tax reform. Number two is the government debt ceiling and potential government shutdown. And you heard it here first. You'll see over the next 3 to 4 days, you'll start to see the media pump this up quite a bit more. Back to the tax plan, significant hurdles with the concerns over the deficit. Now we're seeing that these tax cuts may not be as deep as the Republicans want. Also, it might include provisions to start raising tax rates after a certain period of time, which makes the tax plan temporary. All of which is going to be, well, not devastating, but it's not going to be positive for equity market. All right, this is not what the Republicans had wanted and hoped for. Therefore, this tax bill to push equity markets to all-time highs is stumbling a little bit and not as it's not walking on solid footing as it used to be. So that's starting to scare the markets a little bit. It is a Friday. I think we still might rip it to the all-time high on the close. I'm sorry, I can't concentrate. We got this thing running in the background, and it's really throwing me off today. All right, that's that. You guys have any questions, pop them in the comments box. Like, share, subscribe. We got a lot of great stuff coming out your way starting Monday. I've been working really hard behind the scenes at TRADEPRO Academy. We're going to announce some really big things in the month of December, so be sure to tune in. We do this every single morning for you, and we're going to continue to do it every single morning for you. Here's a few news events you got to watch for. Fed's Bullard speaking right now. He's on the wire as of 9:05. I'm just listening to one of the squawks right now, actually. All right, so Fed's Bullard speaking on U.S. monetary and economic policy. 9:30, we got Fed's Kaplan speaking. And then we have PMI manufacturing index for the United States. Remember, this came out strong in both the UK and the Euro area, the Eurozone overnight, so that's good. We got construction spending numbers at 10 a.m. We got Fed's Harker speaking on inclusive economic growth at 10:15. Then we got Baker Hughes rig count at 1 p.m., which is guaranteed to move all around a little bit. If you guys have any questions or comments, throw them in the box. I'd love to see you in our trading room with our subscribers. We do this times 100, including analysis. We do the trades. We show everything. We work with the team. It's a very collaborative atmosphere, and it's a community. And I always say that learning in a community is the best environment. You don't want to go to a place where you know the least or you know the most. You want to have a nice crowd with you. You want to be able to help others and then be helped by others as well. And that's what we really have here in our community. And the reason you want that is because you learn just as much helping others as you do being helped. We all look for help, but we don't realize that when we teach something to somebody else, we learn it the best, all right? And that's hashtag facts. All right, you guys have a good day. Have an awesome weekend. Enjoy some time off with your family. I hope you take advantage of these 2 days. Just relax, have some fun, unwind, and get ready to do this all over again the next Monday. Saturday, Sunday, we got 2 YouTube videos coming out. I'm shooting for about 1 p.m. on each one of those. Look out for those. We got one on Saturday, one on Sunday. Would love it if you guys check them out. Take care. Have a good weekend. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Let's grow this channel and hit 10,000 subscribers. I'd be happy if we did that. If we did that, I'll have a fast action bonus. All right, guys, take care. I'll see you on Monday. All the best, and take care. Build some good memories with your loved ones this weekend. Take some time to appreciate what you've built and what you have in life. Very important to be gratuitous and not to take things for granted. If you don't appreciate what you have, it's very hard to get anything else. Take care. All the best. I'll see you on Monday. Goodbye. Patented chair spin. Whoops. Patented chair spin in 3, 2, 1. I think you guys just saw the drum set over there. Fact, I've never played that drum set. Well, not never, but I haven't played it in at least a long time. All right. Take care. Bye. I just deviated a few times there, Trade Pros. My attention span today